very advanced metadata. It's got built-in auto mixing. This is going to withstand any environment. You can pretty much drive a car or a truck over these things.
It's also a very rugged design, so made for all types of weather situations, shooting outdoors, what would be interesting for all the ENG type of audio guys, right?
Well, that's what Sound Devices is famous for, and that's what we've become synonymous with. The two key things about Sound Devices are great audio quality and super robust build. And that's why they're used on film sets all around the world, Hollywood Oscar-winning movies, Netflix shows. They're used by people going up into the Himalayas, into the jungles, into the deserts, because they know that this is going to withstand any environment. You can pretty much drive a car or a truck over these things and they'll withstand that.
I want to try that.
We do actually have some videos online of people driving over our equipment. So,
And it's still usable after that?
of course. Yeah, absolutely. The other thing here is they have all the tools required for professional workflows. So very accurate time code built in so that you can synchronize with camera and picture. And you've also got very advanced metadata. Now that basically is very important in today's productions. Metadata is simply descriptive information that you enter, like scene and take and notes and track names and all these things. You're entering and it's embedded into the audio file along with the audio, such that post-production can then read that information. And that's really useful because it helps to keep the production workflow very efficient. One other key feature of this, and there's many, is that it has a very flexible routing architecture. Any of the physical inputs can be routed to any track. And then there's 6 internal mix buses. So that means that you can create a mix, which becomes the main mix for the production. But also, while you're on set, you can create separate mixes to feed via IFB to other crew members. You've also got a communication talkback built in. So you can communicate remotely with a boom operator or a director or a producer and hear their conversation back. So these are professional tools. The user of this also can customize many of the controls on here for shortcuts to their favorite features. I mean, I could go on and on about this product.
I can totally imagine.
There's one other feature I'm going to mention right now. It's got built-in auto mixing. So in a scenario where you've got many microphones, maybe a round table conference, the problem is that you can have a lot of background noise because all these microphones are open, picking up the air conditioning noise and what have you. Auto mixing essentially attenuates microphone sources that are not being spoken into.
And with a very low latency, right? It reacts directly, right?
I mean, this is really low latency. You can't notice it. So it really helps to reduce the background noise and keep the main speaker from sounding really clear. This is all built into our products. We use the Dugan algorithm. The Dugan is the most famous algorithm in the world for auto mixing. So we've incorporated that in here. So anyway, that's a brief overview of the features of this. And I think that gives you a little taste, right?
Yeah. Excellent. So it can be bought everywhere around the world for how much?
It's 3,750 euros. In dollars, it's 3,995.
Thank you very much, Paul, for showing me around the 833. Very interesting features, not all of them covered yet, but you might want to take a look at the website of Sound Devices as well. And thank you everyone for watching.